Writing for Wednesday. In this video, I'm going to go through the instructions for each slide, but the next two slides, if you click on this link here, it'll just be me reading this to you, just for those of you who don't feel like reading or would like to read along with me. I'll model the reading to you. But for these slides, we are looking at a koala fact sheet. Yes, there's a lot of information, but it's not as hard as you think. So you're about to write an information text on koalas in 2 complex sentences. So complex sentences means there's commas in there and there are long sentences, good words in it. Write an introduction that summarizes this paragraph. So what we're doing here is we're essentially taking information out of the text and we are narrowing it down to a nice little introduction. Remember to mention the name of the animal, obviously, what they eat, which is in there, where they live, and how big and or how long they live. How big they are or how long they live. So it's about where they live and how big they are or how long they live. So you can do one or two things. But fast facts. The Queensland koala, Latin again, Phascolarctos cinereus adustus, I probably pronounced that incorrectly for sure, is an arboreal folivore. This means it lives in a tree and eats leaves. So arboreal, arbor, mean trees. Folivore, which is foliage, eats leaves. Koalas are marsupials with a pouch. When the joey is about 35 days old, it crawls into the pouch where it will stay for the next 6 to 8 months. Koalas are relatively large, with males growing to 10 kilograms and females 8 kilograms. Despite their size and easy to identify shape, koalas are very difficult to locate in the wild. So you would take that information and you would write your 2 introduction sentences here. So reword it, rejig it. Then I will read this to you, but I'm going to give you on the next video, but I'll give you the instructions. You are, Mr. Longhurst made a typo. You are to continue writing an information text on koalas in 2 complex sentences again. Summarize this paragraph about camouflage. So what we've done is we've done the introduction. Now we're getting about the camouflage. So again, we're taking information out and we're paraphrasing it or condensing it into 2 sentences down here. Remember to mention what is camouflage. You've got to tell us what it is. How they camouflage, how they act when seeing a threat, which is in there, and where they are found. So 2 complex sentences there. Should be about 4 lines minimum. And then the last one, it's about the food and the koalas and trees. You are to continue, Mr. Longhurst, stop leaving out words. You are to continue writing an information text on koalas in 2 complex sentences again. Summarize these 2 paragraphs. So you might want to do a sentence for each. A complex sentence, of course. Remember to mention what they eat and how much of it they eat, how they survive eating it, what types of eucalypt they eat, because there are different types of eucalyptus trees, and where it is found. That's all information that's in there. All you need to do is read it, or if you're lazy, listen to me read it, and then put it into 2 sentences, complex ones. And complex sentences are usually more than 1 line, just to give you an idea. So goes sentence, complex sentence, finishes there. The other complex sentences finishes there. So you should fill the rest of this page up. Alright, anyway, have fun. I look forward to reading them. Really take some time and effort into this, because drawing information out of other information to put into your own words is vital, especially in today's climate. We're getting so much misinformation because people don't read. They just take things on face value. They don't do the research themselves. So this is a very important part of your learning. You are now learning to get the information from credible sources for yourself to come up with your own opinion on it. That's what you're doing down here, in these parts here. Anyway, I look forward to reading them.